Hello guys, welcome back to LR Anime. Guys, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Today is explanation of upcoming episode of Swallowed Star based on novel. So let's start. Sitting Mountain Guest, you're a top master to make true masters even in Universe Ocean. Why do you need those silver wings and extermination godly armor? You can make them yourself. The third true master sounded relaxed and casual. Besides, you're a lone supreme master. Why would you even want this? Instead, Brilliant Golden is carrying an entire race, and it's highly likely that he did it. Sitting Mountain Guest smiled. However, Brilliant Golden Devil God was furious. I've told you I didn't, but neither of you believes me. The voice got higher. I won't try to persuade you if you don't. Do you really think I'm scared of you? Do you really think I'll be scared of the Divine Eye clan? Just come and seal me. Haha. Just come. Everyone knows how impressive it is when all you 7 true masters cooperate with each other, and I do believe you have the skills to seal me. However, you can only seal me until the end of this universe era. After this era, you'll all die. However, I'll be reborn safely. As for my race, they'll all be living in my small universe, and they'll all be safe. Brilliant Golden Devil Master obviously looked mad. Universe Supreme Masters were extremely proud, and there was no way that they wouldn't be furious as they were bullied like this. It doesn't matter how you're trying to get away, said the 6th true master coldly. Suddenly, all the stars started to hit Brilliant Golden Beast. With the 2 green lights, Brilliant Golden Devil God needed to try his best to get out of the abyss. If he was attacked by Star Kingdom, he wouldn't be able to make it. They kept fighting each other. Teacher, Brilliant Gold didn't seize the valuable, yet the Divine Eye clan, Luo Feng frowned. Humph. Sitting Mountain Guest snorted. Do you really think the Divine Eye clan came here for the true treasures? They're not even supreme true treasures. Do you really think they mean that much to the clan? They're just using the valuables as an excuse not to let Brilliant Gold run away, and their real purpose is to fight Brilliant Gold to show their majesty. A phrase came into Luo Feng's mind. Kill the chicken to scare the monkeys. Those from the first universe era are facing the ultimate death, said Sitting Mountain Guest. Do you really think the Divine Eye clan will just let themselves die like that, given their power? They'll definitely struggle, and this is only the start of it. Luo Feng kept thinking. Struggling? Are we going to wait here, teacher? Luo Feng was hesitant. They might fight for a long time. The other 2 true masters might arrive, and there will be 4 true masters. Wait, of course, said Sitting Mountain Guest. We need to wait. How can we miss something like this? Luo Feng was afraid that the 4 true masters might attack Sitting Mountain Guest. However, Sitting Mountain Guest was very wise, so he was able to predict as much. Luo Feng stopped talking. In the 9th abyss. Such strong ripples. The towering gigantic axe was moving forward swiftly. Huge Axe creator had sensed the ripple a long time ago, yet he avoided being found. He was approaching at a speed 100 times faster than light. It must be Universe Supreme Masters fighting each other. Although he was not afraid of fighting them, he didn't want to dash there recklessly. Time flew. The 2 true masters were encircling Brilliant Golden Devil God while Sitting Mountain Guest stood aside and watched the fight. Who's there? Come out. A voice came from the 3rd true master, Star True Master. The voice was rumbling and spreading everywhere, and it was passed to Sitting Mountain Guest and Luo Feng through the domain performed by Sitting Mountain Guest. He looked out and smiled. Another great being has come. Interesting, interesting. The force made the stars bounce away, and a towering axe flew in. Star True Master, you're indeed impressive. I heard that the 1st true master is the most powerful true master in the Divine Eye clan, and you are the 2nd strongest one and the best in domain. This is the first time we have met, yet you can notice me. Impressive, indeed. Huge Axe, yelled the 6th true master. Huge Axe. The 3rd true master sounded cold. Glad you came. Ha ha ha. Huge Axe is here, too. Brilliant Gold Devil God grinned. Sitting Mountain Guest smiled also. Interesting, interesting. 5 Universe Supreme Masters were here, and the other 4 looked happy that Huge Axe was here, yet Luofeng was anxious. Why is Huge Axe Creator here? Is it because of me? Those two true masters are incredibly powerful, and they are fighting with each other. That brilliant gold has a palace-type supreme true treasure. Huge Axe Creator won't be able to hold for long. Luofeng was quite worried. Huge Axe was the true pillar of the human race. The only true pillar. Teacher Origin was suppressed forever and couldn't get out. Luofeng would never forgive himself if something bad happened to Huge Axe. The third true master and the sixth true master were indeed very happy. They were about to attack Brilliant Golden Devil God, yet Brilliant Golden Devil God wasn't easy to deal with. He had that black-stoned godly palace. Even though they saw Sitting Mountain Guest, he was more difficult to deal with, which was why they said directly that Sitting Mountain Guest didn't need the true treasures. They needed to pick those who were weak to deal with, and to them, Huge Axe Creator was easier to deal with, as they thought he didn't have a supreme true treasure. Ha ha ha. Huge Axe. The voice of the third true master traveled through the space and time. The two true treasures fall into the ninth abyss, and only you humans, we of the Divine Eye clan, and the Purple Moon Holy Land know about it. I should have guessed that you, Huge Axe, have the two valuables. We hadn't found you, so we thought it was Brilliant Gold Devil God. I don't have them, said Huge Axe Creator. Do you really think we'll just believe you? Said the third true master. You, humans from the original universe, dare to go against us, the Divine Eye clan. You humans deserve to die for seizing the valuables, and for that Luofeng killing 5 chaos. The eyes of Huge Axe Creator glinted coldly. Deserve to die? If you die, the humans from the original universe will die out also, said the third true master coldly. I'll kill you, and then we'll see who will dare come up against us, the Divine Eye clan, in the future. Luofeng, seated in Sitting Mountain, was furious. 5 chaos had tried to kill him first, but he couldn't return the favor. Besides, that Divine Eye clan wanted to show their power and used the seemingly weak humans to do so. Luofeng turned to Sitting Mountain Guest and said, Teacher, Huge Axe Creator is the only pillar of our human race. He can't die. Please, teacher, help him. Sitting Mountain Guest shook his head. I only care about you. As for the humans, that's none of my business. Luofeng was dazed. Just watch, said Sitting Mountain Guest. It's not easy for Universe Supreme Masters to die. The two true masters were encircling Brilliant Golden Devil God, yet they tried to kill Huge Axe Creator. Haha, you tried to seal me before, yet you want to kill Huge Axe. Haha, Brilliant Golden Devil God's voice was filled with contempt. Do you really think you can do it with me here? Huge Axe, let's fight with each other and teach this Divine Eye clan a lesson. We'll let them know it's not easy to deal with Universe Supreme Masters. Sure. Huge Axe Creator was holding a huge, black axe, and the black light covered his body, forming armor. The sounds resounded loud enough to shake one's heart. All the stars stopped moving. A blurry, glowing figure appeared. He had a smile on his face and looked merciful. All the stars stopped, and at this moment, the man with an indistinct smile looked like the only true God in space and time. An idea ignites, and the eternal kingdom. A star cracked, and it turned into a strange beast with 4 hoofs and 1 horn. Another star cracked, and it turned into a strange beast with 2 heads. All the stars cracked, and billions of strange beasts showed up. They all groveled toward that blurry man and made hoarse voices. The suppression completely condensed the space. Luofeng was able to feel that pressure in the Green Mountain, and he recalled what he had seen in the mysterious space, the supreme technique Devil Swish, where trillions of lives groveled. The scene in front of him looked like that, although it was elementary. The Divine Eye clan received the complete ancient inheritance before, so the fighting method they used was the fighting method of that great civilization, said Sitting Mountain Guest. It looked like the one you saw before. No wonder the third true master is the second strongest true master. This technique is impressive enough. That suppression will largely slow Brilliant Gold down so that he can't cooperate with Huge Axe. Brilliant Gold was struggling. He tried to fly, but he was extremely slow. He yelled, Huge Axe, the suppression is too terrific. That might be the ancient inheritance the Divine Eye clan got. Be careful. Huge Axe held the black godly axe. Okay, he said. However, that floating, blurry figure was chuckling. Huge Axe, this is the second time I have used all my strength. The last time was when 7 true masters cooperate to kill Kong Luo from the Second Universe era. Without a supreme true treasure, you will be dead. One couldn't identify a supreme true treasure if it wasn't performed. Green Eye True Master, said the blurry figure. Attack. Good, said the 6th True Master. The blurry figure smiled and whispered, Eternal Kingdom, divided are billions of star beasts, and eternal true God when combined. Strange musical sounds penetrated people's souls, and the 2 green lights glowed. It came from the supreme true treasure belonging to Green Eye True Master. Complex engravings showed up on the 2 green lights, and billions of lights shot from the strange beast transformed out of the stars. True God! True God! True God! Billions of strange beasts roared, and they went toward that godly light. Billions of stars formed the strange beast. The green godly light was the soul. The ancient technique was the center. They formed a strange, towering beast with 9 giant heads, 36 pairs of wings, 108 pairs of hoofs, and 9 tails. The Operation Law went away under that space, and the force from the strange beast was stronger than all the universe supreme masters. Silent. It was silent. Brilliant golden devil god stopped struggling, while Huge Axe Creator gazed at that towering beast. Luo Feng was a bit anxious, and Sitting Mountain Guest looked surprised. Eternal True God. The 3rd True Master pointed at Huge Axe Creator. Kill him. The 9 large heads of Eternal True God, be they hideous, ice-cold, roaring, menacing or growling. Every single pair of eyes was looking up at the surrounding void space in all random directions. Whatever the eyes rested on, time and space in the universe would be completely frozen. Even the power of a universe supreme master was unable to cause the frozen space to break apart. Eternal True God walked about the void space. Every step he took made the entire void space tremble with loud bangs. The sound made by 108 pairs of clawed hooves trampling on void space was entirely synchronized. There was total silence. Not a single universe supreme master made a move. Even Huge Axe Creator, who was holding his godly axe, was waiting silently. 6th True Master transmitted his voice over to 3rd True Master. Huge Axe is merely a kid from the 3rd reincarnation era. His stint as a universe supreme master is still quite short. If the 2 of us join hands, we are bound to annihilate him. 3rd True Master jested as he watched on. He doesn't even have a single supreme true treasure. It is certainly quite possible to annihilate him within one strike. In all of history, the times when universe supreme masters who had faced annihilation because of fighting and killing were extremely few. Yet 3rd True Master and 6th True Master saw the possibility of killing Huge Axe. Eternal God Master had such a large godly body that it might seem as though he was trampling on the void space slowly. In actuality, his speed had already exceeded 100 times the speed of light, and the universe laws no longer had any influence over him. Very quickly, and most majestically, he appeared before Huge Axe Creator. Why? With a piercing yelp that could impact a soul, Eternal True God erupted instantly, baring its sharp fangs and hooking its clawed hooves. It charged at Huge Axe Creator recklessly, claws digging into the earth. Wherever he passed, the frozen space would immediately crack and break apart, threatening to charge over to envelop Huge Axe Creator. Following a crisp bang, Huge Axe Creator was sent flying backward with both hands still holding his godly axe. You are able to ward off my attacks. You must have some skill after all. From afar, that hazy and light-radiating shadow of 3rd True Master watched and smiled. Then he commented, but luck only comes this once. The next time, you shall. Truly worthy to be a member of the Divine Eye clan, Huge Axe Creator finally came to a halt, sent flying quite a distance away. Under his messy hair was a pair of eyes filled with battle rage. He laughed out loud and said, "Formidable. This beast True God has such a strong soul attack. I decided not to consult any background information this once, so I have given this beast True God a chance to gain the upper hand. However, being at the winning position, just this once." His voice so coarse yet straightforward, and it shocked everyone. Third True Master and Sixth True Master are going to join forces, and he is not intimidated, said Sitting Mountain Guest in shock, watching the battle from afar. Luo Feng relaxed a little, though. If he could make such remarks, it seemed that Huge Axe creator was not in danger. However, Third True Master and Sixth True Master were furious. What arrogance! Sixth True Master shouted furiously. So, starting from now, you are going to suppress us? The shadow figure that was emitting hazy light let out a cold laugh. I, Star True Master, have roamed the length of Universe Ocean. Those who dared to show me such insolence were few. Furthermore, Sixth True Master and I are joining forces against you. You actually say you want to suppress us both? Ha ha! A joke. What a joke! Eternal True God's 9 heads let out angry roars of their own, and once again charged toward Huge Axe creator to surround him. For afar, the wild giant with his messy hair let out a loud, rumbling roar. 12th. The godly axe was raised. Suddenly, in the space surrounding the wild giant, many huge axe shadows emerged. Every one of them was as wide as 1,000,000,000,000 kilometers, as though they were as big as a world. There was a total of 12 huge axe shadows, dispersed in all directions, and beneath these 12 shadows, every spot that had been suppressed started to break open with loud cracking sounds. At that moment, the 12 huge axe shadows each spanned 1,000,000,000,000 kilometers. In the vast space above, Huge Axe Creator, who was standing with his godly axe raised, seemed as though he was the core of the universe, and with a wave of his right arm, he made a powerful slash at the space before him. Godly axe was wielded. At that moment, 12 huge axe shadows speedily gathered and fused with the godly axe, which in turn emitted an immeasurably dazzling black ray. Eternal True God's clawed hooves trampled forward, too. The entire space trembled. Huge Axe Creator took a step back to regain stability, but Eternal True Master's 108 pairs of clawed hooves retreated with 3 continuous steps. Total silence. Even Brilliant Gold Devil God and Sitting Mountain Guest were shocked. Third True Master and Sixth True Master were in total disbelief. Your godly axe is a supreme true treasure. A supreme true treasure. Sixth True Master suddenly let out a furious roar. You actually have a supreme true treasure. Huge Axe Creator stood in space with his hair in disarray, yet his face harbored a look of absolute dominance. Just got it not too long ago, he said. You are the guinea pigs for my new axe. Your Eternal True God may be formidable, but compared to my axe, it has a long way to go. Instead, that hazy shadow of Third True Master said slowly, you have your supreme true treasure, but by right, you should not be able to suppress Eternal True God. Eternal True God is the combined power of Sixth True Masters and mine. It was created according to the combined power of 2 supreme true treasures, added to the comprehension of ancient inheritance to finally create this technique. How could you possibly gain the upper hand? The accomplishment of your axe is impressive. Impressive. You are a worthy opponent for Sixth True Master and I to put in our best. Your best? Oh, you mean that was not your full force, said Huge Axe Creator. Come on. I have yet to show my full power, too. Huge Axe Creator laughed, and his laughter shook the entire void space. Jade Eyes, Third True Master commanded. Release. All right, we shall let this huge axe have a taste of our power, said Sixth True Master. Sixth True Master was in a total rage. This was now a battle of pride. If their combined power still failed to suppress a single Huge Axe Creator, and they were still trampled by him, they would be considered nothing but a great joke. At that moment, that gigantic Eternal True God started to emit hazy, jade-green rays. Countless jade rays started to gather into diagrams of secret engravings. The entirety of Eternal True God started to transform, and 2 streams of purple light emerged to speedily fly into Eternal True God's body. Eternal True God was transforming rapidly. Luo Feng was watching from afar. When he saw the 2 streams of purple light emerging, he was momentarily shocked. It's Star Hand. Third True Master was also known as Star True Master. He had 2 supreme true treasures. One was Star Kingdom, the other was Star Hand. Of course, what the original names of these 2 supreme true treasures were, the outside world did not know. Star Kingdom and Star Hand were what Third True Master called them, so they were spread out to the masses as such. Third True Master's 2 Supreme True Treasures and 6th True Master's Supreme True Treasures are all being used, said Sitting Mountain Guest. Seems like they are really going all out. Sitting Mountain Guest put his wineglass down. Now the battle had his undivided attention. Star True Master grew another pair of hind-clawed hooves that were extremely thick and huge. It could stand upright all by itself. The originally dense, numerous clawed hooves fused and gathered to transform into only 18 sharp claws. The 9 heads now had a pair of sharp claws each, as though there was a combined body of 9 great fierce gods. Roar! Roar! 9 heads of eternal true God let out crazy roars. Their 18 arms were unbelievably sharp and wore a layer of purple armor. 3 great supreme true treasures. With us both joining forces, along with the combination of our secret techniques, I don't believe you cannot be subdued. Third True Master's voice was icy cold. Far away, Huge Axe Creator saw Eternal True Masters was getting more intimidating as time passed. All he shouted was, 13th. Then he raised his godly axe. In the endless space, a 13th huge axe appeared. Every huge axe shadow was like a world of its own, but this one was so massive that it could reach out to where Third True Master, 6th True Master, and Sitting Mountain Guest were. But this shadow seemed to be in another dimension. With a wave, the godly axe made a move and hacked. In the face of the purple fists, claws, and palms bombarding him, Huge Axe Creator welcomed them all. An instantaneous exchange of blows got Huge Axe Creator to make a hasty retreat. Eternal True God was apparently gaining the upper hand. This made Third True Master and 6th True Master ease up instantly. Impressive. Now take a look at my 14th huge axe. Huge Axe Creator raised his godly axe right away. What? There is a 14th? How is that possible? Third True Master and 6th True Master were a little caught by surprise. When the 14th huge axe shadow appeared, it was as though a puzzle was being put together. The pieces came together, as though covering space, causing the endless space to fall into pitch darkness. No light at all. It was pitch black. Following closely, a loud bang was heard. Then everything in space resumed normalcy. At that moment, Eternal True God was tossing and turning backward into the distance. Huge Axe Creator, with his hair as messy as ever, said in his deafening voice, "My 14th axe cannot even destroy Eternal True God. My 15th axe has just been created. Let Eternal True God try to take it on then." Huge Axe Creator's command sounded, 15th. The endless space darkened again, but within the next instant, amidst the endless darkness, a huge axe shadow glowing with light rays appeared. The strange thing was, this huge axe shadow made every great being present, even the weakest one, Luo Feng, feel as though they were in another world. He had made it there. Sitting Mountain Guest jumped up from where he was seated on his green mountain peak. His eyes were filled with shock. Teacher Origin, Huge Axe. Human. The potential of the human race is truly. Even Luo Feng was shaken to the core. The huge axe shadow that was glowing in that endless darkness was so magical. It was as though they were all in another world. Luo Feng was deeply shaken by this strange feeling. He even felt that this huge axe might be able to exterminate an entire universe. Of course, Luo Feng was aware that this was only a misconception, but this misplaced feeling was simply overpowering. He, brilliant Gold Devil God, was too shocked to react as well. Soundlessly, with one axe, everything resumed normalcy in that endless space, but Eternal True God was completely shattered and collapsed apart, thereafter transforming into countless stars, 2 streams of jade-green light, and a pair of purple arm guards. He actually separated the 3 supreme treasures, said 6th True Master, stunned beyond reaction. Being able to dismantle Eternal True God. Huge Axe. Could it be that Huge Axe was also a Teacher Origin? Third True Master speculated with shudders in his heart. He had exchanged blows with Teacher Origin before, and back then, he was utterly defeated and fled in fear. Before Teacher Origin, there was a feeling of powerlessness. At this moment, the same feeling was creeping up on him. Back then, when Teacher Origin was eternally suppressed by the primal universe, Many Universe Supreme Masters had secretly rejoiced. The other Universe Supreme Masters had all fallen into a state of great shock. Everyone was going through complex emotions, with many thoughts rising in their minds. Only Luo Feng, who, although he was equally shocked and emotional, said to himself, "I have never seen Huge Axe Creator in action. I did not expect Huge Axe Creator to be so powerful. This is a great blessing for the human race. I have always lacked a suitable supreme true treasure, always lacking one." Huge Axe Creator stood amidst the void space, grasping his godly axe as he looked into the distance. "As I don't have a supreme true treasure with me, I have always maintained a low profile, worried that if I stood out too much because of my outstanding ability, I would bring disaster to my human race. Teacher Origin bestowed me with great kindness and chose eternal suppression in the hope that I would lead our human race well. Third True Master, Sixth True Master, do the both of you know what angers me the most?" Huge Axe Creator's eyes were ablaze as two rays of light, which seemed to materialize into blades, slashed across the length of the sky. With an angry roar, he voiced his rage. "The answer is, you wanting to destroy my human race. Destroy the race. Exterminate all," he shouted. "Just you, Divine Eye Clan, so arrogant that you think you can destroy my human race? When Teacher Origin was around, did you all dare make a single utterance? Today, I shall let you all know the consequence of trying to destroy my human race." Huge Axe Creator's voice bellowed. His hand was already grasping his godly axe. With a roar, he shouted. The 15th, Third True Master and Sixth True Master were angry yet shocked. They could not be bothered with anything else. Right away, they took off, escaping for dear life. "Leave quickly. Go." But with one strike of his axe, vast darkness befell, as though there was a huge axe shadow glowing with a dazzling light within the void space. Then the shadow merged with the godly axe, and soundlessly, it slashed at Third True Master and Sixth True Master. Numerous stars clustered in the way were sent scattered all over the place. "Hurry! The stars! Stop him quickly!" Sixth True Master was panicking and flustered. Third True Master, on the other hand, shouted angrily, "His attacks can dissemble Eternal True God, which is a combination of 3 supreme true treasures. How can my domain-type supreme true treasure alone be enough to entrap him? It will not even be enough to slow him down. Quick! We should quickly escape for now. Discussion later. There is no escape for you." A huge axe came flying through the air at high speed. It was hot on their heels. Its speed was continuously soaring, from 1,000 times the of light speed to 10,000 times of light speed. The rate at which its speed was soaring was extremely fast, and the shadow that was encircling the flying axe indulged itself in sweeping up everything in its way, causing the numerous stars that had become meteors upon being attacked to be smashed and scattered instantly. Such an imposing domain-type true treasure was simply not strong enough to restrain Huge Axe Creator. "Hurry, hurry, hurry." A palace flew toward them at high speed. It was merely a pinnacle true treasure, but what Huge Axe Creator used to carve his way forward was a supreme true treasure godly axe. When coupled with his own power, which was very strong to begin with, how much faster could his speed get? "He is closing in on us. Not good." Traveling at more than 10,000 times light speed, Huge Axe Creator caught up in the blink of an eye. "Hiding inside your palace? Then I shall seal it up." Huge Axe Creator stretched out his right hand, which suddenly expanded to a huge palm as extensive as 1,000,000 kilometers. Every finger on that huge palm had an axe-head shadow encircling it, causing the surroundings to fall into a blanket of strange darkness. "Let's split up. Hiding within the palace, there is no way we can put up any resistance. Even Eternal True God cannot ward off his attacks. This pinnacle true treasure palace. Once caught, we will be stuck in here with no power to resist. Then, I fear, we will be thrown into his suppressing type palace and be subjected to his suppression. Blue Eye, you are not powerful enough. Not his match. Hurry and enter my palace." Coming. If the opponent had a suppressing type treasure and was someone much more powerful, it was simply pointless to withdraw into passive defense. That palace vanished into thin air. A man showered in purple light stood amidst the void space. He wore a suit of purple armor and was looking at Huge Axe Creator. Angrily, he shouted, "Huge Axe, we have already decided to escape. Why are you still giving chase so relentlessly? If it was just sixth true master before you, there is indeed the risk of annihilation. But my stars. Even if they are not as powerful as yours, they are in no danger of annihilation." Huge Axe creator did not beat about the bush. "Hand over the 3 Pinnacle Palace type true treasures of this level, and all enmity between your Divine Eye clan and my human race will be put to an end. Otherwise, my axe technique will have one less competent opponent to train and hone itself against for further improvement." Third True Master's terrible expression was visible even though he was wearing his purple armor, and he kept quiet for a long while. "All right then. Divine Eye clan shall pay you due respect and give you 3 true treasures," Third True Master decided. 1 Pinnacle Domain type true treasure, 1 Pinnacle Palace type true treasure, and 1 Pinnacle Soul Illusion type true treasure. 3 streams of light flew toward Huge Axe creator. With arms outstretched, Huge Axe creator grabbed hold of the 3 true treasures and took a look before putting them away. Third True Master quickly transformed into light and departed at the fastest speed possible. From afar, there was brilliant Gold Devil God. Within the Cyan Stone Peak, there was sitting Mountain Guest and Luofeng, all of whom were a little startled. The formidable Divine Eye clan always carried an imposing air of vigor. No one could have expected Huge Axe creator to be so powerful to the extent of forcing 2 true masters of the formidable Divine Eye clan to bow in submission and hand over 3 pinnacle superior true treasures. A childlike voice, crisp and clear, was transmitted from brilliant Gold Devil God. "Congratulations, Huge Axe. Humans from the primal universe are indeed impressive. Teacher Origin was impressive. Huge Axe, you are also very impressive. Haha. Now, with a supreme true treasure in hand, Huge Axe, you have become so powerful. Haha. Brilliant Gold, please keep this news to yourself for now," Huge Axe creator said from afar. "Do not spread the news. TSK. Divine Eye clan has suffered a great loss. If news is not leaked out, I'm afraid they will not proactively spread the news. I think they can't wait for the other groups of powers to also suffer the same loss." Huge Axe, how cunning of you. "All right, I will make sure that the news does not spread from me." Brilliant Gold Devil God laughed in his clear and crisp voice. Huge Axe creator turned his head in another direction and said to another faraway figure, sitting Mountain Guest, "Please do not spread this news either." "Of course not," sitting Mountain Guest transmitted his reply. Huge Axe creator made small nods and then his figure blurred as he transformed into a huge axe and scraped through the sky with his speedy departure. Brilliant Gold Devil God bade sitting Mountain Guest farewell and took his leave, too. Then the Cyan Stone Peak also flew toward the exit of Deep Abyss. Within the Deep Abyss, the Cyan Stone Peak was advancing at high speed. Teacher Luofeng was still running high on emotions, and also, he had many unresolved doubts. First, he poured sitting Mountain Guest some wine, then asked, "Huge Axe creator of our human race is quite impressive. So impressive that he could kill other universe supreme masters?" "Haha, of course he can," sitting Mountain Guest replied from where he was seated. With his wine glass in his hand, he smiled. Way back then, Teacher Origin dominated Universe Ocean. Throughout the 3 reincarnation eras and 2 Holy Land universes, no one dared provoke him. Upon seeing him from afar, the other universe supreme masters would take off right away. From how you see it, if it was just him gaining the upper hand, would it be enough to make the other universe supreme beings behave like that? Realization dawned upon Luofeng. Yes, if there was nothing life-threatening, Teacher Origin would not be so fearsome as to instill such fear in the other universe supreme beings. Huge Axe's power may still be a little lacking compared to Teacher Origin's power back then, but it is already very close. Sitting Mountain Guest sighed. Luofeng continued persistently asking questions. Can Huge Axe creator kill Third True Master? No, he can't, Sitting Mountain Guest answered directly. Third True Master has 2 supreme true treasures that he takes everywhere he goes. His ability is ranked 2nd out of the 7 True Masters. Huge Axe may be able to suppress and deal Third True Master with heavy blows, but he cannot kill him. 6th True Master, on the other hand, is weaker with only one soul attack type Supreme True Treasure. If he is confronted by Huge Axe, there is a possibility he might be killed. Since he cannot be killed, why would Third True Master How in submission? Luo Feng continued to ask. Haha, Sitting Mountain Guest laughed out loud. Of course he has to. Huge Axe has been hiding his true power and has yet to show an actual outburst. His normal power is already so potent that the outburst this time around will likely spark a series of outbursts as he starts to fight against other great beings. Previously, there wasn't any other great being of such a high level to fight against him to allow him to hone and steel himself, yet he was already this powerful. Once he starts to fight against other Universe Supreme Masters, his skills will definitely be pushed toward further improvement. He just needs to advance one more step. Then he will be another Teacher Origin. If that is the case, then now, Third True Master is right in bowing to submission earlier so that he will not be putting himself at a disadvantage later. Another realization dawned upon Luo Feng. True. He had never executed that kind of axe technique before, yet he had achieved such a high level of cultivation. Once he started actual battles to hone this skill of his, the possibility of progression to the next level was high. If that is the case, why did he only ask for 3 pinnacle superior true treasures? Luo Feng was confused. This is nothing to the Divine Eye Clan at all. Haha. How do you perceive the Divine Eye Clan? Sitting Mountain Guest shook his head. That is a very powerful group from the first reincarnation era, comparable to the 2 Holy Land universes. Even Third True Master was able to resist Huge Axe, albeit with much difficulty. If his opponent were First True Master, then even if Huge Axe improved his ability and power, the most he could achieve would be suppression of First True Master. Previously, when First True Master was in a confrontation with Teacher Origin, he was able to survive all of Teacher Origin's attacks. If the 7 True Masters all joined forces, that would be even more terrifying. Humph. Furthermore, the Divine Eye Clan is nearing its doomsday. The 7 True Masters will surely feel an insane amount of pressure. If you really come to face a member of the Divine Eye Clan, even the power of one will be intimidating enough. How is it possible for the human race to fight and win against the Divine Eye Clan? I'm afraid other Universe Masters do not even dare to enter Universe Ocean anymore. This is a way of ending the bad blood once and for all. It is a way of gaining some benefits without making the Divine Eye Clan feel the pinch. The Divine Eye Clan does not dare to provoke Huge Axe. On the other hand, for the future of our human race, Huge Axe is unwilling to declare war on the Divine Eye Clan. That explains why we have come to this stage. Luo Feng nodded slightly. True. Huge Axe of the human race was indeed impressive, but the other Universe Masters were weak. If there was war declared upon the human race, for their own safety, they would be highly resistant when expected to enter Universe Ocean. And if they did not dare to enter Universe Ocean to roam and seek opportunities to hone their skills, it would become very difficult for the human race to cultivate the birth of a 3rd Universe Supreme Master. Among the Universe Supreme Masters, the difference in ability can be so vast. Luo Feng sighed. Sitting Mountain Guest voiced his speculation. In fact, it is just Teacher Origin, who is a more perversely unique individual. From how I see it, Huge Axe likely received Teacher Origin's guidance, which is why he can be so strong. Otherwise, solely based on their own ability to comprehend, it would be quite impossible for both to be so formidable. Teacher Origin? Luo Feng nodded. Although Teacher Origin was eternally suppressed, he continued to maintain contact with the human race. However, he might be in contact with a handful of humans like Huge Axe and Primal Chaos City Leader. The Cyan Stone Peak entered the region that was crazily swallowing everything in the surroundings. Luo Feng had been sucked in here by that gravitational force which was so strong, even much stronger than Huge Axe's attacks. Now that he wanted to fly out from inside, he had to move in the opposite direction of that gravitational force. The Cyan Stone Peak was revolving, and it created many arcs as it moved. It gradually inched its way forward and out of the deep abyss by moving in a circular motion. To go out, you have to resist part of the gravitational force, but you also have to borrow part of it, Sitting Mountain Guest instructed. You have to tap the strength of gravity to get out. If not, even a Universe Supreme Master would not be able to get out. This is the only way out. It will be a slow journey. I'm afraid it will take at least a few months, so within these few months, I shall help you in completing the restoration of your crazy demon extermination godly armor. Thereafter, you can continue on your way. Do what you need to do. Yes, teacher, Luo Feng replied reverently. After leaving this place, his next destination would, of course, be the space of the black-striped stone pillars, where he could hone his willpower. Besides, he had gained 5 Chaos's black token, so it was all the more urgent that he should head there. This video will end here.